Hi everybody, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to make something sweet in the Instant Pot, and that's going to be Gajar Halwa, or what we call as carrot halwa, or a carrot based pudding. So here I have some shredded carrots. I actually had a few, about 8 to 10 big long carrots, and I shredded them manually. So I think this is about 5 cups, maybe 5 to 6 cups of shredded carrot. I have some ghee over here. You can get these at any Indian store, but you can't really substitute with butter, so you do need ghee. Some dry fruits, milk. This is about 2 cups. I'm going to eyeball it. We'll see what happens. I also have some sliced almonds for garnish, some sugar, and then I'm also going to crush some cardamom as well. Here in the Instant Pot, I have it on the saute mode, and I'm going to add the ghee first. Okay, so I added about 3 to 4 tablespoons, again depending on how much you like your ghee, you can adjust this. Same thing with the sugar. So I'm gonna adjust the sugar because I don't like too sweet desserts, but again, if you feel like you want more sugar, you can add it, but I'll show you what that feels like. The first thing we're gonna do is just kind of roast these dried fruits. So this is almonds, cashews, and some raisins in here. So just a little bit lightly saute them, just give them a little bit golden color. Okay, so there you can see my raisins are nice and puffed up, and the other almonds and cashews, they're nice light golden brown. So now in here you still have the ghee, and I think that is still enough. You're gonna add your shredded carrots. Okay, so I am now just going to saute this for about 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure that the ghee is coating all of these, and just make sure that these start to cook down. So let that happen. Okay, so as you can see, it's starting to reduce a little bit, and so that's good. I did add 1 more tablespoon of ghee in there. So again, and I think I had a little bit more than 6 cups of carrots. So in here goes 2 cups of milk. This is whole milk. Now some people also put milk solids in it. I actually don't like the taste of milk solids in my Gajar Halwa, so I'm gonna make it without. Now as you can see, I actually would like to have more milk in here because I'm not using milk solids, and I would like the milk to reduce down. So in here, there's 2 cups. I will put 1 more cup in here. Okay, so in went 1 more cup of milk, and now I'm just gonna dump in my dried fruits I put before. Okay, and then I'm gonna cook this on high pressure for about 10 minutes. Hey, so in the meantime, I ground up my cardamom seeds, and this is about, I would say, 1 teaspoon. You'd want to make it as fine as possible, and you do want to grind it fresh. Hey, so here we are after about 10 minutes of cook time, and then about another 10 to 15 minutes of releasing pressure naturally, plus I kind of coaxed it along a little bit. Here's what my halwa looks like. Now of course you can see there's a lot of liquids. I'm going to turn on the saute mode, and I'm going to add my sugar now. So this is about 3/4 cup of sugar, starting with 3/4 cup, and then I will see if I want to add more. So I might go up to 1 cup of sugar for like the amount of like 3 cups of milk and about 6 to 7 cups of shredded carrots. So 1 cup of sugar, and then I added a few slivered almonds in there. Now as you can see, I'm gonna keep stirring this every once in a while, but essentially I want all that liquid to boil. Now I know if you use milk solids, you don't have to use that much milk, and this step actually becomes faster. But when the milk kind of evaporates and this cooks for a long time, that's what gives it that really nice flavor, the caramelized flavor that I personally prefer to just using milk solids. So this is going to, you're gonna cook this for an extended period of time over here, stirring every once in a while just to make sure nothing sticks to the bottom, and essentially let all that water and milk evaporate. So This liquid is a combination of the milk as well as the water, leaving the carrots itself. I also have my crushed cardamom like I showed you, but I want to add it towards the end because you don't want to add your crushed cardamom too early and cook it too long, because that makes it bitter. So that really fragrant smell, you lose that. And so really having that fresh cardamom, just dump it right at the end. That's what really makes this really wonderful, fragrant carrot pudding. So I will show you what consistency of the pudding we want at the end. So it's been about 15 minutes, and as you can see, a lot of the liquid has evaporated and this is becoming more orange. Now again, I'm gonna let this, it's probably gonna go for another 10 minutes. So a couple of ways to shorten the cook time if you also don't want to use milk solids is to use evaporated milk. So if you're using evaporated milk, you can probably do 2 cups of milk in this particular recipe proportion instead of the 3 cups of whole milk that I did. Some people also use condensed milk, and you can also use that. If you do that, you want to make sure that you reduce the amount of sugar. So you could do 1 cup evaporated milk, or 1 can evaporated milk, 1 can condensed milk, and then you want to reduce the sugar. Because I'm not doing that, I cannot give you the exact proportions for sugar, but since I put a cup of sugar in here, I'm sure I would reduce it to 1/4 or half, because condensed milk for me is really sweet. But I feel like condensed milk is still better than the milk solids. So again, I've been stirring this every 5 minutes or so, and as you can see over here, it's starting to come together. And I know this is a little bit more time, but the patience really pays off at the end. Okay, so about 35-40 minutes of total saute time, and this is what it's reduced down to. So I will just show you how to serve this. Now, I think my carrots were pretty juicy, which is why they had a lot of water come out of them when I pressure cooked them. So in hindsight, I would probably use a little bit less milk, but I'm sure because I use more milk and it has reduced, that flavor is going to be wonderful. So I'm not complaining. Now at this point, I'm gonna dump in all the cardamom powder that I had over here. I'll mix it up. Give it 5 minutes. Oh, I wish you could just smell that cardamom powder. Look at that. Oh, it looks so yummy. So I just garnished it with a few more slivered almonds, and you can have this just as it. You can have it warm, you can have it cold, and you know what? If you have it with a little bit of vanilla ice cream, it tastes even better. So hope you enjoyed this recipe. And if you want to see some other recipes, please give me, please comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.